on and on. So it becomes a slippery slope, as they say. Where do you draw the line? You know, where do you draw the line? So that's why there's always this problem of keeping it between the fence posts, you know, and still dealing with humans and still having those days when, boy, that didn't work. But overall, it seems to work reasonably well. It does. It does. Overall, it does. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
What would you attribute your higher success rate than the norm?
I wasn't smarter than anybody else. I was just more determined. I wouldn't stop. I would not give up. Quick example, and then we'll probably have to call it because you've got other things I got to do.
And you have to go too. So.
I have to go too. But I'll tell you this one story, kind of explains it, right? I had a case involving a kid named Eric Stanley Houston. He was a black kid. His parents it was an oops baby. He was born, his parents were older. And he was an only child, and all of a sudden, whoop, here's Eric, right? So they're trying to raise this little kid, and they themselves are pretty getting up there. Eric gets hit by a car when he's 12 years old. He physically recovers, but mentally he was 8 years old for the rest of his days because he was hurt in this head injuries in this accident. His parents die. There's no other family to take care of Eric. He finally gets scooped up by a community system, and they give him a job at Goodwill, and he gets a job, and he lives in this motel on the west side of Colorado Springs where every criminal in El Paso County resides, you know, because that's where he lives. And Eric was unable to assess people because of his mental condition. He couldn't determine who was his friend and who wasn't. These people would drink his whiskey, spend his money, and blame him when they committed a crime. Eric was in his 30s. He got arrested all the time. He never got convicted of anything because he never did anything. But everybody said, well, Eric did that. You know, Eric did that.